everyone. Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Welcome back. So, it has been a hot minute. It has been at least, what, 3 weeks, I think? Maybe? Yeah, because the very first week I wasn't able to fit in a stream prior to going on vacation. So, yeah, it was about 3 weeks. So, but anyway. I want to continue doing the terrain stuff because we do got a lot in this front bit, which I think I kind of want to work on today. That way, at least anytime I walk out here, I can immediately see progress is being done. So, but I would like to finish off this front section just to kind of make it a little bit nicer. So. One thing as well, when I immediately logged in, I don't know why or how it happened, but another shulker I saw coming down the rail, and I think went inside the tower. I know I went inside the tower because I went and grabbed the actual minecart. So we have an extra one in there. Not sure how much that's going to affect things, but yeah. So, ever so slightly. Okay. But we might have to do a little bit of shenanigans trying to get rid of one of these guys. Not fully sure. I really don't want to mess up this, but I don't think it will affect anything really. I mean, we'll just have an extra entity. Wait, how do I get in here again? I go over here. Actually, wait, didn't I close this up? I want to say I closed it up. No, I didn't. Okay, it's still open. Let's just go over this way. Get up here. Maybe I can do okay, I'll get later. See you, tech. Okay, let's see. How can I get over here without trampling this stuff? Do this, and am I gonna make it? Oh, okay, good. All right, let's see what we're dealing with. Yes, it did. Okay. Again, it shouldn't affect anything, but I'd rather not have an extra one in here. Wait, can I get... No, I don't think I can get them out of there without really messing things up. I think we're gonna leave it for right now. It shouldn't affect anything. If anything, it'll be one singular mob. If I were to actually turn off the mob cap. Turn it down ever so slightly. Because that is a little bit loud for me. Okay. But yeah, if we were to switch it off, we would just have one mob in the mob cap that doesn't go away. So I think it'll be okay. And 99% of the time, we have the mob cap filled anyway. So I don't think it'll be that big of an issue. So anyway, that being said, I do want to work on the actual wall over here. So in the time that I was gone on vacation, I mentioned that I may do some planting of stuff or hydrating of stuff. I really didn't do anything like that. I did run the what is it called? The circle TNT duper. The rest of it over here. I haven't even cleaned out any of the lava or any of the ores really, but it was at least ran. So we still have the other quadrant that we are going to need to run as well. However, I do want to do a little bit of spawn protection or blast protection of a few things, because I did see a geode that was pretty close to the edge that I would kind of like to keep. But other than that, we're just gonna demolish all that. So anyway, yeah, So we'll do a little bit of cleanup of this water, that lava, and that little bit as well, just so that we can potentially, do we want to, we can either do terrain or make another TNT duper. TNT duper would be nice to have. Ready and waiting, at least. I think we can probably quickly, since we already have a full TNT circle duper there, I think we can really quickly remake one of those. So let's go and get a few blocks to put underneath that entire setup. I don't think 28 is going to be enough of them. We'll just quickly tear that down, remake it in the opposite direction, clear out this little bit of lava and stuff, and then whatever time we got left, we'll do actual terrain placement for the main spawn area. So get rid of these. That should fully go down. I tried my best to get all of the sources of like water and lava and such removed prior, because it's just annoying to have to go back and do this cleanup, but it should be okay. And if we do have a little bit of remnants left of it at the very end, we can probably just run a real quick duper right above this thing and should be done with it. So I think that was all of it. Yeah, it should be all of it. Okay. Let's grab this over here. I'll remove this. It's not a good landing near the top. I mean, I could go in the lava, but I don't really want to burn. I have burned enough. You. Let's not jump off the edge. You. Okay, that should take that out. And as well, I'll go through and clean up any of these extra ores that I see on the surface, like diamonds and such. Later, just when I get a little bit of time, I'll just go remove a little bit and add it to our collection, because we're slowly but surely building up a decent little collection. There's no little bit of lava over there. Ooh, lava's not underneath me. But building up a nice little collection of ores and such that we have mined out of this entire spawn area, because I still have kept, for the most part, everything separate of what was collected in spawn, but I know the original stuff of all the ores that were done from the main whole area, that stuff is all intermixed with everything else, so that I don't really have sources for. But all this undercut stuff, I still have that separate. So okay, let's get over here. Actually, there's a lot more that I thought of water and lava, which that's fine. We're getting rid of it anyway, so no big deal. Okay, let's get rid of that. That one is going to be a little bit of a pain. Is this a pool? That is a pool. I may leave that one for now. Well, is that a pool? Yeah, that is. Okay. That I'll have to go grab some sand for. Okay, let's get up this way. Let's get rid of you. Yeah, you. Come on. No, darn it. I was hoping to get away with doing all this without getting burned, but nope. Oh, well. Okay, you and you. And hopefully that all goes down. Okay, you, and one more up top. Okay, last one. Darn it. I was more worried about undershooting it and falling into the lava, not overshooting it. Darn. Oh well. Let's get this one over here. So it would be nicer if I had a bucket. I could just scoop it up. Oh, do I try? I'm gonna try. I see that little block down there and I want to see if I can land on it. Oh, I did. I did not expect that. Am I even gonna have enough blocks? You and you. Okay. That's doable. Okay, the rest of that I don't really care too much about. We'll go grab some sand as well for that section, and then we'll also get rid of the other bit of lava on that wall over there that we saw before. Okay. And hopefully that isn't too big of a lava pocket, or a pond. Because getting rid of those can take a lot of time if it's very extensive. Sand, need you. Oh, do we not? Okay, I guess that's all the sand we have. I thought we had a lot more of that. Unless it's in like some shulker box sitting somewhere. I bet you that's probably where it is. Alright, actually wait, is it up this way? No, we did all this in dirt. We didn't do this in sand. Yeah, all this is dirt. Okay, never mind. I thought we possibly had some over here. Okay, let's go. Up a bit. Hey. Zero is very fascinated with the screen. Alright, let's get this. Zero's head is right in the way, so I can't really see. Okay, yep. Let's get this over here. Is that dog well? Yes. Not. Okay. And we'll get rid of all this. It doesn't look like it's that big of a pond, so we should be done pretty fast. Are you having trouble? Okay. Let's get all of this in here. That. That. Well, it does go a little bit further. It shouldn't be too big of a deal. As long as we don't run out of sand, which actually, no, we're good. Get rid of this. That. And that should be all this over here. Maybe? Yes, okay. We can pick up all this now. Now that all the love's gone. Well, all of it over in this section. So still got that little bit over here. Yeah, a little bit over here. Is that that's a spawner? Yep, that's one of the ones that I protected. I'm surprised I didn't hear this pond. I probably didn't. I probably ignored it. I bet you. Okay. Yep. Good. Get rid of all this. Okay. I could have also used gravel, actually. I didn't necessarily need to use sand, but... Okay, all that. Oh, this is part of the original, yeah, part of the original tunnel that I went underneath. Oh, nice. Okay, I think that is all of that. Let's go and get the last little bit of lava over here. Or was it water? No, it was lava up against the wall. It was what? Yeah, it was water on this pillar. Okay, let's see what we're working with here. Yeah, that's gonna be painful. I can already tell. That's just gonna be painful. Okay, was it one source? Oh, looks like it was. Okay, good. Let's get rid of you. And let's get a little bit extra blocks. I technically have a whole bunch of sand blocks, but I'd rather not use our only sand right now, because do we have a falling block dupe for sand? I think we do. What's zero? That's about bud.
What? Hey. Hello, bud. Hey. What? You want pets? Come here. Yeah, hey. Sticker. Sorry. Cat wants attention. It takes priority over streaming. Yeah, deer takes priority. Uh-huh. Deer takes priority. Okay. A little bit of reprieve. We'll see if he comes back. Okay. I'm gonna try for there. I'm probably gonna get burned. Like that bat. Oh, yep. Okay. I'm just taking a nice little swim in lava. You. No, I'm just gonna build up on this. You. Oh, darn it. Okay. And that. Hopefully that is it. And ow, this lava hurts. Okay. Let's heal up a little bit. It is nice that I can out heal it though. At least if I'm not in the lava itself. Okay, I'll let that go down and we'll make sure that is everything. Yeah, it looks like that was the only source over there, and I do see you in there. I mean, it's not going to be really affected by this right now, but I am going to get rid of this. Because I still really haven't decided how I'm going to deal with this middle section. Because I could probably do exactly what I'm doing now, just in a smaller version. But I do want to handwork some of this roof, since it's not a lot of area and it is also stone. But around this pillar, I do want to do a lot of handwork rather than blowing everything out. It'll be a little bit nicer and also have a little bit more control so it doesn't entirely demolish everything. So, and we'll leave a little bit of ores and such throughout. So, but we'll see. Okay, once that goes down enough, you can put a platform underneath there, which actually, let's actually go grab materials. I don't think there's any other sources in this guy.
Yeah, it's all evenly going down. Okay, so let's go grab some extra blocks and also more rockets and potentially also another light truck. So we are running low on durability and rockets. It's good here. But we can make a platform underneath that TNT duper, and then we'll go ahead and just remake it. It shouldn't be too bad, since all the materials are there, as long as we don't accidentally destroy the TNT or activate it and let it drop. But I probably would do that. I probably would mess that up. Okay, I can go there, that, and that I don't need. Sure, I'll grab some of you. And let's also grab, where is rockets? A whole bunch more of you, and Lytra, I need to swap you out because it is very low 30 durability. Yeah, I would like to not fall out of this guy here. You and you. Okay. And we'll also return this back to the Shulker farm, because I think did we replace all the rest of them from when we were originally doing it? I think we did. Ooh. Why did your piston go? Oh, that was returning of a what you call it? Minecart. Okay, where's the? Yep, here it is. Okay, yep, just throw them there. Okay. Yeah, this is still running. As long as there's a shulker down here, we're fine. Yes, there is. Okay, we're fine. So, anyway, all that being said, I'm actually curious, how much do we got? So I'm not sure if this was included in the AFK range. I think it probably was. Yeah, I think that probably was. Because I AFK'd over near this quadrant, I had my render distance really high, so looks like it may have been partially included at least. Okay, let's get back over here. And let's get this torn down. Okay, we need to be extra careful with that TNT. Which actually, before we do anything, I'm going to remove this. So that should have deactivated the potential of it exploding. Okay, and let's also get down here a bit. That should be good enough. And just make sure that it is actually deactivated. Yes. Okay, good. Yeah, that is deactivated. We'll do a platform all the way around this, so we don't gotta worry about anything dropping on the ground. That should work. Oh, yeah, we'll do it all the way out here. Just gonna have to go scrounging for all of the resources again. Okay. Oh, bud. What is it? Sorry, had the cat break. What's up? Why is your tail partially wet? What did you do? I don't think that was you grooming. Was that you grooming? No, that was not. What did you do? Huh? Why is that partial? Did you get sprayed? may have been grooming, never mind. No, just grooming. Hey. Alright. Is that all you wanted? Okay. We'll come back if you want some more pets. Okay. Alright, let's get this over here. A little bit more. And this one. Okay. That. There we go. Why does it say I can knock? I don't even have OBS opened. Ads? See you in 2 minutes. Oh yeah, that's right. Right. Oh yeah, ads in progress. Okay. Oh wait, did I accidentally add? Hold up. Stream settings, edit. Okay, no. I copied the name of the Twitch stream and pasted it in the YouTube one, and then when I looked back, I still saw the highlighted section was the entire thing plus like English underneath it as well, like one of the tags. I thought for a second that also got pasted in, but no, we're good. Okay, another 30 seconds. Wet. Actually, slightly minimize that and put that in the corner. Come on. Stop being a butthead. There we go. Okay. Wasn't snapping properly. All right. Goofball. But what are you talking about? Wet of knock and having OBS? What? But hello, how you doing though? And we'll get all this placed in. You. Okay. Buddy! He always does this. I give him pets, and then he walks away, and then starts meowing like he has never seen a person. I don't know why. Okay, there we go. Let's get all this removed. Don't need that. Don't need that. Let me disable this engine so it doesn't move at all. Okay, we can remove the rest of this. Okay. Probably would have been better if I was a bit higher up and did this rather than sitting on the floor and doing this. Let's go up higher because I can actually reach everything. Oh, nope. No. I thought I disabled you. Stop it. Stop it. There we go. Okay, let's do that again. Can I please get up here? Oh, what? Huh? But if you want pets, come here. Hey, you know exactly where I am. Yeah, you know exactly where I am, buddy. And I was literally giving you pets.
I know you have plenty of food. I know you have plenty of water, so you're not complaining about that. I literally saw your toys out there, so I know none of your toys are stuck somewhere. He's just being dramatic. Nope. Oh, how you doing, Wet? Sorry, having a small little cat petting session, so kind of stuck at the moment. Oh, are we getting a reprieve? Yes, no? No, we're not. Okay. He walked away for a second. Came right back. Is that all? Is that all? Possibly. We'll see. We'll see if hair. Nah. Okay. We'll see if he wants any more. Oh, okay, no, we're good. And get rid of you. All of you. Good, everything is falling on our platform as it was intended. Okay, I think the rest of it we can probably get on the ground. Okay. This, you as well. And that, nice. Okay, we're gonna need to bring over the schematic. Did we lose any? I don't see any on the map. No, I think we're good. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. So let's get back up here and we'll bring over that schematic. I did actually learn recently that apparently there was a vulnerability with Lightmatica. Sorry, cat hair. Yeah, it's probably. I probably accidentally swallowed it. Oh well. Yeah, I recently heard that there was a vulnerability for Lightmatica. That if you had it installed and you join like a server that had malicious code in it, it would apparently like download stuff onto your computer. Because there was some vulnerability. I can't remember the exact thing, but it got fixed by now. But I learned that over the break, and I was like, "Oh, cool! I'm glad I don't join any servers with Lightmatica." So, but it was like personal servers that people would make. It wasn't any like big servers because that was like one of the main things. You had to have like admin privileges for the server itself or something like that. But anyway, move to player. It is somewhere. Is it still? Oh no! Oh no, it's on me. Okay, it is. There it is. Okay, schematic. You. That's lined up with that. Let's also. I'm gonna rotate it. Schematic. You, which actually means we might have to increase our pad. Actually, no. We'll be jumping around on the duper itself, so I don't think we need to do that. Rotate. Yes, I think. Oh yeah, that is right. Yeah, because we want to go this way. Okay. So we'll need to move it over probably a block, maybe two. Just do you. Oh no, just one. Okay, that'll work.
And just so we have a little bit of a air gap between those two. I think that is good, and I'd rather keep that out of block rather than trying to push it in. It would immediately move anyway if we were to do that. So never mind. So we'll keep it there. So let's do that, and let's get to building. Okay, you, and let's get our hotbar filled with all of the goodies. Actually, that's the main ones right there. And that one technically. All the rest of these are one-offs. So let's get you. I'll do the one-off. You. You as well. And then is that way? No. Oh. Yeah, no, other way. Okay. That, and let's go back up here. And also grab those back. Ooh. Ew, yes. Accidentally spam clicked a whole bunch of keys. Okay. No. I just want to do that. And yes. And you, rest of these are slime. And piston, that's going to be the pushing engine in that direction. Then I don't think I need my spoon on me right now. Look at these. Okay, you. Get that on there. That is not the right direction. I'll put this on there. I'll make it a little bit easier. That's better. Okay. Oh, that's not what I was intending to do. That's fine. That. Nope. You and you. And then you two pistons. That. Honey block that corner. Ooh, wait. Did I accidentally drop? I thought I picked everything up. Or did I misplace? That's all those are good. Yep, honey block, honey block, honey block. Did I drop it? I don't think I did. I thought I got everything. By this point, it would have already despawned, but I could have sworn I got everything. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna go grab another. That's weird. I thought I got everything. Okay. My bad. We should have extras over here if I'm not mistaken. Not over this way, it's on this side because this was the second one we made over here. Let's see. Nope. Grab one of you. Okay. Yeah, it's weird because, yeah, those all look right. Draw one over there, and then, yeah, does the up, over, and then curve back. So all those are placed in. I guess I just dropped one. Huh, interesting. Okay. We'll get back over here. And continue placing. And if we have another one that we somehow manage to lose, I guess we'll probably go grab those shulkers just so we don't have to keep going back and forth. We're wasting rockets. I do see something is red over there. No, that's just... Yeah. No, it's... Andesite stone. No, we're all good there. Huh. Interesting. I don't know. I'm honestly confused. I thought we got everything. All right. All right, you, and nope. Nope. It never likes facing away from me. I think unless I'm like standing. How would it be? Yeah, like that. Unless I'm standing here and placing it on the ground, it'll do it, but it won't do it in any other orientation. Oh well. Okay, let's get you. So that on the side, you, and you. You can also place this one without any issue. And those two going up. You as well. That is a sticky piston. And I believe it's all sticky piston. Yep, going into that same one. Okay. Should be good. Also put you in as well. You and you. Nope. Okay, I thought I shifted on top of that, but I guess not. Let's try that again. Actually, you know what? No, I'm just gonna build out here. It'll be a little bit easier, and I won't fall as many times. You and you. And you. Piston and observer. And last observer, I think. Oh, we still got a piston over there that we gotta put in. Okay, I think that should be everything for the main driving section. I'm not mistaken, besides the one block that I mined off on the back, which actually, let me replace that really quick. Just so I don't forget how to just run the entire thing. And it inevitably breaks. Okay. Nope, that didn't work, but I'll use it as a stepping stool. Okay, let's do that again. Okay, you. Let's see, can I place you in you? And how do I do this without dropping items? Oh, I can use sacrificial blocks. That's how. I mean, it's still technically dropping blocks, but I don't really care about the blocks. That drop. You, and you. That one. this can get removed. Okay. Let me get up here. Piston. Slime for all of you. Last piston. Observer and observer. Okay, in this section, I need to be careful. You. No. You. Then the trapdoor, which I believe is on this side. Yes. Then the actual observer. Okay, that is good. We don't need to touch anything in here. Make sure we don't mess anything up in there, or else it'll break. To you? Yes. And same with this. Okay, now last little TNT section, which I will build out too, because it's a little bit easier with putting in the fan to have a bit of a walkway. So you. Wall. Detector rail, and last slime block. Okay. And is that it besides TNT? Yeah. TNT, fan, and minecart. Okay, actually I need to get a little bit further out so I can see exactly where I'm placing this. Yes, okay. So right. Wait. Make sure I'm doing this right. No, I would have done that wrong. Right there. I always get the two mixed up of placing it on the orientation one and like offset or adjustment or whatever the other one's called. Okay, so you. And that's everything? I'm really hoping I placed everything incorrectly. It is all correct, I hope. Let's see. Yeah, it looks to be all in place. So I will run that. I may run this tonight, actually. Well, no, I want to go through and mine out some stuff, so I may not actually run it tonight. Because I'd like to have a little bit of time of removing all that of diamond. I saw another one, diamond. There's diamonds everywhere. And other materials. I do collect all the rest of the materials, but still. I'd rather give a little bit of time in between doing a little bit of cleanup down there prior to running this. So we'll get rid of this. Yeah, we'll get rid of this platform since it is not needed, hopefully, anymore. And we'll go ahead and go do some stuff on the terrain itself. Which actually, we might want to look at this. Yeah, we have a little bit over here. Okay, we'll finish up this little section and then, yeah, and then I think we'll go over here and start working on this wall. Because I would really like to get this section in. So, I did also, while I was at the beach, get some good reference photos for that moss that I want to potentially add on to the tree, but that'll come a little bit later for that type of stuff. So I do have reference photos that We may do a little bit of experimenting in test world, or we'll see when it's finally being put on the tree. We'll see. I don't know. Okay, let's get all this out here. Actually, that would require me to update my test world to the newer versions to even test it out. We'll see. Okay. Get rid of last little bit. You and you. Okay. And this is ready to rock and roll. And hopefully not blow itself up. I'm knock on some wood for that one. Okay. So, let's go see if we have any extra dirt near this section. If not, I'm gonna grab some and finish off this little bit over here. It's probably only gonna take a few shulker boxes worth. Just so that this section is done, because this quadrant will be at the stage that the first quadrant was at, or the first quadrant that we were working on is at. So, oh yeah, that's right. I still have that one over there. I keep forgetting about that one. Anyway, so let's go grab some shulker boxes of dirt, because I don't see any over here. Yeah, I don't have any extras. Okay, that's fine. And we can start filling in that bit. Okay. Let's see. Get that on my hotbar again. And yes, we are going through this stuff quite nicely. Actually, that means I'm probably gonna have to do some AFK sessions at the dirt farm to get a whole bunch of dirt. We'll see. Okay. Grab a good handful of that. And we'll start over here, continue over here. Okay. And that. I do gotta say, this week I have missed the beach. I honestly wish I was still there, because I managed to average probably, I think it's like 12 miles a day or something like that on the bike. I mean, I had certain days where I probably got over 20 miles on the bike, like collectively throughout the entire day, but still every single day during a vacation I got around 12 miles average, and it was so nice. I wish that is something that I could do where I live. At least the ease of doing it, of being able to like walk out your front door and just ride wherever you want. But where I currently live, not the easiest thing to do. So usually it entails hooking up a bike rack for 10-15 minutes, driving down to some trails, and then going the exact same direction. So it's not exactly the same. Where at the beach, you can just get on your bike and go, I want to go down that street today. And you can. So, got a little bit sad about that, but had to come back to reality, sadly. And I was missing my setup and actually being able to play games properly and streaming and everything else. But everything else I do at home rather than work stuff. So, yeah. That and that. Okay. All right. As well. And that. And I lost the end of that one. Oh well. You and you. Okay. That. Okay. Oh no. We don't need to only do 3. We need to do all. No, come on. That and that. Okay, and actually, let me. Hold up, actually, let me do it in there. And do that. That'll make it a little bit easier on me. Yeah, that'll work. Sorry, I was adjusting some volumes because, at least in my ears, the music was just a bit loud. If it's a bit loud for y'all, just let me know. Okay, I think that's okay. Because I actually haven't checked to see what the audio sounds like, so. Could be really bad. I wouldn't know. Yeah, I'm really bad at not checking those things every stream. It's fine. I am not a professional streamer, so and I don't really need to be, so. Okay, I think I'll definitely finish up with this in like 2 shulker boxes worth. Yeah, probably 2 shulker boxes. My dad will take all 4 to finish up this section. Okay. There we go. Yep. Okay. About. Nope. That. Okay. Actually, I kind of want to make it a little bit more uniform. We'll do this all the way to the end. That. That's good. You. Oh, no, don't need to fall. Okay. That.
good. And okay, fine. Eat. So it doesn't keep moving the arm up. Okay. So much nicer whenever I actually have a surface to walk on. I can just quickly fill it all in with fast placing. Okay. I'll also just block off this section as well. Make it a singular uniform area. Okay. A little bit of voids. Just cover straight over of. There we go. I wonder where I would be in this build if I didn't have fast placing. I know it'd be a lot less stuff done, but I was wondering where I'd be. Now's all of that one. Let's grab all of that. Okay, there's that. And last little bit in here, and then we'll do this little quadrant in here. It's not exactly uniform, but it's close. Okay. You and okay, that. Okay, cool. Yep, tiny little area left. Oh, no. And that. Still got plenty. Yep. That's right. That. Okay. That. And you. There we go. There we go.
Okay. Few more times around the hole. Might actually use up all that we have from this shulker box. We may actually dip into the third. That's fine. We got plenty. Okay. Me as well. Okay. It's gonna be a strip of like 2 by the very end, probably. Oh no, never mind. Strip of 3. That's fine. I'll take that. It's gonna be a little easier anyway if it's 3 wide. Just run down the side. That and that. Okay. And that is all that quadrant done. Nice. Okay. Oh, no, let me go back underneath here. I can see all that's underneath. Yeah, that quadrant is to the stage that the first quadrant we were working on is at. There we go. Okay, so go ahead, put that in there. Let's get over to this front section and see what we can do. Okay, one thing I do want to do prior, I know that I messed with the height, so I want to bring this down a bit before I activate. Nope. This. Turn that off and do spawn terrain dirt. Yep. And let the lag begin. Oh, actually wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. Okay, so we're gonna need to raise it a bit. But yeah, that's right. We're also gonna have to do lots of terrain destruction over here because this entire pathway gets moved into this location, if I'm not mistaken. Or at least it gets moved in under that much. Maybe not on top there, maybe like scrunched up in here a bit. But we can easily tell just by lifting this up a bit. Area, nope, not area edit. Schematic placement, no. Configuration. Right over there it is, okay. Here, that should cover everything. Yes, no, I was actually right. It goes in here. And actually a good... Wait, what? Oh, that's right. I put a ramp here. Yeah, I put a ramp there. Okay, that's right. Yeah, I put a ramp because I'm trying to fit a pathway. Oh, I thought I still put a pathway in here. Game. Okay. Farmland, farmland. I thought... I know I kept the pathway. Yeah, I did. It's here. Yeah, it's in this area. I believe. I could be wrong, but I could have swore. Was it? I want to say I did change it over to there. In this little section. Yeah, because I didn't have it just end. Yeah, it's right in here, I believe. So I may even be able to check just to make sure. Actually, I may not even have put in the entire thing, but I know that I opened up the space for it. All this is dirt. Cobble. I'll have to open up another world and double check, but could have swore it goes in here. Yeah, could have swore it goes in there. Anyway, that aside, doesn't matter right now. We're working over in this section. Okay, so let's see. We'll place in the running up layer, so probably this one. All the way in over to, I'd say here. Because I know the TNT destruction is fairly good with keeping the line. It may be like a few blocks behind the line. So I don't think there would be too much of an issue if we were to go pretty close, but I'd rather not risk it. And I'm just gonna end where it naturally ends on this level. So right in here. We'll see how much of this wall we can actually get to, because we're also gonna do a little bit of removal. Maybe, well, we still need to, yeah, there's gonna be a little bit of removal here, but we need to raise that up a bit. Schematic for it. So let's get out. We already have a little bit on us. Probably enough just to do this outline, honestly, and start on, well, yeah, probably mostly the outline. So. Let's really quick. Okay. All right, let's get in all of this. I think for now we'll also just leave in that rail, because if I do decide to go and get rid of that one shulker and other shulkers perish, then it'd be very annoying to have to reset it all back up. So we'll leave it in for now. You. Okay, now we're good. You.
Okay. Check that. Yep. You. Pretty close to the wall. Yeah. Pretty close where we're gonna end this trail. You. And yeah, we'll do one underneath there. And we can start placing it in this top section. Ooh, nope. Let's turn that off. Okay. And we get all this placed in the top. And then we can start doing this level. Nope. Get rid of you. Okay, there we go. All right, now, actually, one more second. Okay. All right, let's get in this undercut section as well. Just so we have our boundaries, and it makes it a lot easier just to freely and pretty fast put in the floor. And essentially prep for the next layer as well. You. Okay. Yeah, this landing is a lot smaller as well. So we won't have to go too far. Okay, you. Oh, and we're out. Okay, nope, none there. We don't necessarily need an extra shulker box in our inventory, and we don't need an extra 20 So we can do those last two. You. It's pretty much in the wall itself. We'll just go around the edge because we are going to need to put backing blocks on all these anyway. You. 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 And this was actually probably a little bit further than I thought it was going to go. With the added backing blocks. That. And why not just do this in here as well. Okay. Alright, let's go grab. Oh no, we have a little bit of stone actually. I probably should have gotten rid of that 20 stone. Oh well, we have plenty of stone. That. You. Okay, now I can put this top layer on this border, and then we can fill up the middle of the lower platform and get that fully placed out. Oh, come on, it's the butt. No, turn this. Of course. Okay, and let's turn that on. Build around this little walk up. Just in case, because I know we're going to be needing to use it, and probably that one a lot. Case in point, I didn't even do that on purpose. Oh, I wish I had done that on purpose. Okay. Yep. Okay. Nope, that doesn't go up there. That. Okay. you. Why? Okay, there we go. That, get rid of you. Okay. Get rid of that. Okay. No. There we go. Sorry, 2 seconds. Okay. Wait. Okay. Okay. You. Okay. There's that. Okay. That. That. Okay. Okay. You do not belong there. And we're already out. Okay. Maybe we have one more shulker box worth. Maybe. Nope, nope, nope. Yep, one last one. Okay. Which this little area probably won't. No. Won't use up all of it. We'd at least start working on that next layer. With what we got currently. I think at least. Nope. Right. So give me a second. You. 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 And okay. No, okay. All right, now we're good. Sorry, I just want to check on some stuff. Okay. Get that. And actually, sorry, one more second. What's today's date? Okay, no, we're good. Oh, mouse? The heck? My battery good on my mouse? Darn it. Why? Why'd you have to do this to me? You have chosen your life now. That is where you stay. Sorry. It's my mouse. I think it's good. It just like cut out for a second. I guess we're good. It was weird. That. Okay. You.
Okay. Mm. Yeah. That. We're also gonna have to go and grab some andesite and gravel. Well, bare minimum andesite for the wall to give it a bit more texture. Also cobblestone as well, maybe. We'll see about that. Definitely andesite at bare minimum. We can always get back with cobblestone or something like that to give a bit more texture if need be. Okay. Actually, I know that we're definitely going to need to add more texture to everything. Okay. We can go ahead and also do the outline for this next layer. Get that established. I always forget. Like always. There's a setting in there that I could just tell it to always record, even like always record when you open up the world, but I always come in the world and just like look at stuff and do planning and just sit around and do nothing for like several hours just looking at different things and like imagining builds and such in my head. So it would also capture that of me just standing still for hours. Or accidentally capture me doing AFKing at farms or TNT circle duping and stuff like that. So nah, I'd probably just keep the settings as is, and I managed to get it turned on when I'm doing large builds or large construction sections. I get it or I don't. You. And that. Oh, the husk in there. Anytime I get near it, I always forget that I have a husk in that little box. I was like, wait, what is that noise? Every time. Drop these a little. There we go. A little less jittery. Want to look around. Yeah, a little less. Not all the way, but it should do. Okay. That. Okay. You. That. You. Yep, that should be good for this layer. There we go. It's good for the outline. Been watching a bit of anime recently. Just started Sakamoto and OLM and Soapy. I have not seen that. Yeah, I haven't watched anime in a little while. Sakamoto. Yeah. And I haven't watched that in particular. So I think the last anime I watched, because I did see one over the vacation. It was like I turned on the my computer and went to like, I think it was on Prime or something, in like the live section, and I don't know the name of it off the top of my head right now, but it was like a guy that has like powers in one world, and he's able to like look at you and say like die now, and then you were to actually perish and such, and then he gets transported to another world. I don't know, it was weird, and I like watched a few episodes of it, and I'm like, I have no idea what this is, but it wasn't terrible, but I was just like, I don't know. I should, I ain't spending money on Crunchyroll. That's kind of the mentality of a lot of people right now. Piracy is definitely coming back. I don't condone it, but piracy is definitely coming back. Which I mean, kind of deserved, because the whole thing with streaming services is they're supposed to be like the easy solution, and they were supposed to be extremely cheap and such. Like the whole Netflix, what was it? Their whole pitch of Netflix when they originally came out was extremely cheap and had the majority of the shows you'd watch or something like that. And they're great for a little while, and then they eventually just started to be more and more shitty over time and dropping everything. So yeah, I don't condone piracy. I know it's out there, but yeah, it's definitely on the rise nowadays. Watching Solo Camper, also I grew up on YouTube before deciding to stop watching TV in the third and fourth grade. Yeah, I stopped watching TV as like my primary source of like content to watch pretty young as well. I think it was probably middle school, maybe. I mean, I'd watch the occasional show with like my parents and stuff like that. Like one of the big shows that I used to watch with my dad was Star Wars: The Clone Wars, and then after that was The Walking Dead. We would always watch The Walking Dead. So, but other than that, I stopped like actually watching TV, at least in middle school, I think. So it wasn't a subscription. I would actually use it. Yeah. It's like I don't like the people behind it. Yeah. Yeah. So sorry, another little pet break. Zero must have his pets. Yeah. You must have your pets. You were chilling earlier on my lap. The very beginning of stream. But he decided he didn't like that spot. My lap was not conducive to him being comfortable, apparently. Good butt. So. Yeah. Hopefully, which I know they never will, but hopefully streaming services will get their head out their asses and realize, oh, people are willing to pay for a service if they're not shitty. So I don't think we got ads. Let's see. Yep, for another 30-ish seconds. So actually that worked out perfect. Petting break right in the middle of ad break. Unless you have like VIP and such. I think also subscribers, also get ad free. I think. You want more? Huh? You want more? My goodness, you want a lot, Pets. Yeah. Yeah. I bet he's saying there's never not enough pets. Oh, actually done. I think he might be done. Okay. Alright. There we go. Our ads done. I think they're done. Yeah, it's on mine that they're done. So that worked out perfect because I was picking 0. So now he's looking out the door like there's something out there, but there's nothing out there. Hopefully. I don't know. He likes to be weird. So, but yeah. I wish that streaming services would get their head out their asses, but I know that's never going to happen. A lot of streaming services are probably going to keep on getting worse and worse, trying to crack down on things and keep pushing away their users. So, but oh well. That'll just make other services open up, or it'll just bring a whole new world of piracy, which it already kind of is. So, yeah. Yeah. Okay. That as well. Yay, backup. He makes my world lag. It's exactly what I wanted. A laggy world. So. And honestly, actually, nowadays, I don't even really watch a lot of stuff like on any of the streaming services. Not because like I'm watching it in other areas. I really don't watch a lot of shows anymore. I don't watch shows. I don't really watch too many movies. I guess that kind of because services are always like a crapshoot whether or not you're gonna have a show on it or whether or not you'll have a movie on it. So yeah, I'll watch the occasional thing here and there, but not necessarily my cup of tea every single day to watch a movie or show. So What, buddy? I just gave you like a 5-minute straight session of petting. Oh yeah, you want even more? And I'll give you more. I'll give you my heart and soul. But that was it all? Or you want more? He gave me a look of like, you stopped, but I don't want them right now. So now you want them again? Now I want some again. Okay. You little ball. Any more? Yes? No? What's a little more? Sorry. He wants even more pets. Hey, little Dick. How you doing? Welcome back. Zero is requiring pets. And a lot of pets. More? Yes, no? Eh? No, I guess not. I guess we're good. Is that there in the background? Yes. Yeah, he's been coming and going, wanting pets, then not wanting pet. Now he wants more pets. Okay. So you want to hear about church camp? Sure. Let's go to church camp. You don't want pets now? Yes, no, you do. Okay. Well, I guess we're getting more pets. I don't know. You want pets, and then he don't want pets, and then he look at you mad of why you stop petting, even though he not near you. Yeah, you. Stinker. Is that all? No more? Okay. My goodness. I would think you'd already be done with pets. Because usually I'll pet him for a little bit and then he'll just get excited and run off. Good for pets for a little while, but there's actually a lot more pets than usual. I should have like an intermission screen that literally just says, "Sorry, petting cats. Be back later." Oh. I'll be constantly toggling back and forth between that. Cats do like that, yeah. Now is he done? I don't know. Maybe we have an intermission in petting cats. Okay. There we go. Now I have hair everywhere, my goodness. Okay. Okay, let's get back to this. That. Ooh, excuse me. Don't hear about church. Yeah, what's up? What happened at church camp? Let's actually go grab some andesite because we do need to have some of that. How's your vacation? Good. Yeah, it was really good. Had a lot of fun. Went on a ton of bike rides. I'm nearly averaged. It was 12. It was like 11, 12 miles a day worth of riding, which was so nice to have. And the ability just to walk out the door and just go down any street possible rather than not being able to do that at my current house. So that was really, really nice. And just getting away for 2 weeks away from the hecticness of work was really nice. So, and of course, as soon as I get back, they want me to work on some pins that I do not want to work on. So, yay. But other than that, vacation was great. So, it's not cool doing all that. Yeah, it was nice. So, went to the beach almost. It was like every other day, I think minimum. I limited myself as much as I could so that I wouldn't get burned, because I am a goblin that sits in a cave 90% of the time. I would have burned immediately, so I was careful-ish, did get a little bit burned here and there, but it wasn't too bad. So I got more of a farmer's tan than an actual like proper tan, because I was out biking more often and in direct sunlight than I was on in direct sunlight at the beach. I was still having fun at the beach, but still. Okay, yeah. So a fellow vampire, yes. Yes, vampire, goblin, whichever one you like to say. But yes, I am not tanned the majority of the year. This tan that I have will probably last me month and a half, 2 months or something like that, and then I'll go back to being not very tan. So, but I would be more tanned more often if I were to get out and to do more biking regularly, but I don't have that motivation all the time. And also the trail that I would go on isn't exactly fully open, so yeah, that's kind of a problem as well. I can't go on like the trail that's closest to me. I'd have to go, well, still could partially go on it, but not to the extent that I'd want. But that, yeah, how's say church camp? How's that going? Or went? If you're still there. You. Okay, I think we're gonna start having to section out areas. Because doing the entire row isn't gonna be as easy with it being extremely vertical and changing blocks multiple times. So, actually, also probably want to extend. Configured, nope. Yeah, let's extend this up a bit. I can at least see whether or not the area, or whether or not I need to remove stuff. Which it looks like in here, yes. And a few spots over here, but not a lot actually that needs to get removed, which is good. So I'll actually do a little bit of removal here, because it's going to be the first section we're going to work on, I think. You want to remove that as well. Let's see. this, get... Yeah, I meant to remove that before actually opening that up. Oops. Is that hitting our... Oh, thank goodness I actually went into a hole next to it, rather than coming and hitting all these rails. Okay, let's remove all this, that. Don't need any of you, all of you. Farmland, yep, that's fine. That can go if I can reach it. You, what is that? That is farmland dirt, that is fine. Farmland different one, yeah, that's fine, okay. You want more pet? My goodness. You want a lot of pets today. What is it? Huh? Hey. Sorry, another pet intermission. This is honestly the most amount of pets that I think he's wanted. Yeah, you did. Is that all you wanted? Huh? Is that all you wanted? We'll see how long this takes. we'll see. We'll see how long that little petty takes before he comes back. Okay. Let's see. Let's get that out of there. Oh, another one, of course. And that one's gonna hit it. No. Oh. We're getting lucky. Get rid of you, get rid of that. You. Okay, is that... That's all over here, and there's a little bit over this way that need to get removed. That. All those are good. You can get removed. You. There's like a few spots down here. Yeah, those two which aren't that bad. Okay, I think that is all over here that needed to get removed. Oh, actually, like two down here. In the area that we're going to work on, only two more. Yeah, you and you. Okay. We can remove that, and we can do cleanup. I don't think there's too many blocks we need to clean up. Yeah. A few that dropped on the ground. Out. And a little bit more. What, buddy? He wants even more pets, so give me a sec. Okay, what? Huh? What? Hey. Bud. Are you good? Are you good? I mean, with the way he's purring, I think he's good when he gets pets. missing my sister? Is that why you're over here so much? Huh? You missing that she's on a trip now? Alright, let's see if that'll hold him over for a little bit. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there's a field sent. That's true. Return the field left over. My team orange. That's why all the above dudes and pink teammates are casually choosing that. The team had never lost. Important for later. Okay. Here, right now. Hold up. Okay. I think that is all the blocks. Actually, looks like there's one more. It might be. It's up there. Okay. Yep, there we go. Okay. What did you say? Oh, I was reading a message and saying I had hair in my mouth because the amount of times that I petted him. There's a little bit of hair in the air right now. Okay. There we go. Loaded. Oh, let the lag go through. Okay. All right, let's section this off. Jeez. Okay. Hopefully, that's the last bit of hair in my mouth. All right. Let's section it right here to start with. You. You and you. Okay. That. Dirt on the front. You. Backing block. You. Backing for those. You. Let's see, you. Backing for those. Backing for that. And backing, which we don't have any more stone. Let's go grab a little bit more. Okay, we don't need seeds, pressure plate, we don't need any of that. Okay. I think next time we'll probably have to grab another shulker box worth of stone. So I guarantee we're going to be going through a good handful of it. That. You. Oh, nope, that one needs a backup for both of those. You, dirt there, dirt there. That. Huh. Well. Did y'all at least get second? You. Don't fall off. That. You two. We got the. Oh. Yeah. No, TGS works. I was able to hear it on my end. Were y'all not able to hear it? Let me. No, it's 10. Let me see if I don't have the audio enabled on stream. Let's see. Where is tools, overlays, edit you, emulate, cheer, custom. Okay, that. I think it's a cheer, right? Should be. All right. Let me emulate that. Huh. That is for some reason not coming through that audio. Weird. What, Boyd? You want more pets? Oh my goodness. My goodness, huh? Yeah, it looks like it's not coming through that audio. Let me mute that for a second. You works? Okay. Let me just do this one more time. That. Oh no. 10. Isn't it? Wait, were you able to hear that one? Cause that's weird. If you're able to hear that one. Nope. Okay. What audio track is that running it on? What? I have the Hold up, what is it running it on? Settings. Cheer. Is there audio setting in here? Right, settings. No. Okay, that's a little bit weird. Why it. Weird thing is, I don't even know what audio channel it's like running it on at all. Let me see what the settings are in here. Do sounds. Yeah, I'm able to hear that, but it isn't sending it out. Let's see, audio levels. Okay, this should potentially tell me where it's sending it. Emulate. Cheer, custom. Wait, what? Was that me that just did that? Chromium? What? What audio channel is Chromium? What in the world? Okay. I guess Stream Elements sends all their systems through Chromium, so let me just make a manage audio properties. Nope, I have to do it through audio add source. Is it jack input? No. What, Papa? Huh? What is it? Sorry, cat break again. Yeah, well, just give me a sec. I think it's the pipeline one. Pipewire. Yeah, it was Pipewire. No, cancel that. What are you? Properties. Your capture mode single application. No, that's not the right. No, that is the right one. Yeah, let me. Let's see. No, add source is. It's not a jack input. There it is. Application audio capture. That one. I'll just do that basics for now, and then grab the application of Chromium. OBS, pipeline OBS, Java, GNOME Shell, GNOME Control Center. No, let me see if I need to activate the custom.
Try this one more time. Submit that and wait till it pops up. That's weird. Okay. Maybe it's not under an application. Maybe it is under audio input capture, audio output capture. It would be an output capture, create new default, HDMI 0 Elgato. No, that's not it either. Cancel. That is weird. Why? Remove that. I don't know why. Is there another audio capture that I can check? Input client? Maybe that will give me some settings that I could use. Number of client? Nope. That is not anywhere close to that. Remove. I doubt it would be under. Yeah, no, it's not that. I can put maybe it's this. Try that default. Nope, that's not even close. Okay. I don't know. For right now, I'd say hold off on using the TTS until I can figure out why it's just decided. All apps except select. Ooh, maybe I can do that. Applications and then select. No.
Over your foot.
Okay. Which exact? Maybe I can do multi-application. Capture all apps except selected. Select that and then select all the apps in here. Because apparently it is none of them. You add selected and see if with process of elimination I'll get the right one. Because it's not showing the right one. Shell key you. Okay. And let's see if that captures it. Emulate. Cheer custom. Submit. No. Properties. Okay. Let me try removing Pipewire, because that is technically the application software that does everything. Delete that. And try the okay for that. Emulate. New custom. Submit that. Nope.
not even that. Properties, wire pipe, do that. View properties, remove. You add entities to select. Wait, can I do a custom one and then we'll? Yeah, I can do a custom one. Hold up, let me get the exact name of it. System. OBS. Firefox. Nope, none of those. Let me see if I need to trigger it again to get the actual name. Oh, Chromium, there it is. Okay, let me see if I add. Single application. Nope, it has to be in multi-application. Add. Let's see. Levels. Let's do that. Okay, on that. Okay, let's see if now it's able to hear it. View custom. 10. And yes, now maybe so.
Howdy, my name is Bill.
Now it works. That's weird. Okay, let me also just rename this to TTS. Yeah, I'll just set that to TTS. Yeah, that's weird. Like, it didn't give me the option to actually select it, but it was able to be manually inputted. But the only way you could do a manual input of it is if you had multi-application selected. And I don't know, that was weird. Just alone why it didn't actually take it is extremely weird to begin with. So I don't know why.
So that's how we got 4th place on the game that could have gotten us 2nd or 1st. Kickball was not much better due to the girls getting us outs and the guys, and me, carrying, and I'm not that athletic and still did better.
Wait, I thought you said you got 3rd. We got 3rd for the score. Oh wait, do you mean in that specific section of the challenge, I guess? Okay. So anyway, let me turn this back on. Close that. Leave page.
I got 3rd on the whole thing but 4th on the swimming event.
Okay. Excuse me. Okay, now that is fixed, hopefully we don't have any more issues with that. Every time I have a stream, something just breaks. I mean, maybe I broke it because I was messing with the audio stuff. I probably broke it. Anyway, but I was messing with the audio stuff to get something else to work. So maybe I broke something in the background. But it's working. So not gonna touch it.
Sexist him just reporting what happened, and what just so happened to happen was the girls, but one buff girl, Sally.
Yeah. Okay. Now that that's back up and working. Well, sorry you weren't able to get as high as you wanted on the scoreboard, but life just likes to mess with us. Okay, you. That. You as well, because I want to make sure that has a backing block. Okay.
After the games we got to Axbomb the lower high schoolers at 12 at night. It was so much fun, there was silly string, all that stuff. I think my little bro got at most 6 hours of sleep the whole 4-day trip. I was the most well-rested camper because at nearly every opportunity I was sleeping. There was one time Oreen the first night I was being a good boy and went to sleep at 11, and over the course of the hour my friends were spraying me with water. At the 7th time I kinda crashed.
What do you mean by axe bomb? What is that? I'm not sure that I have heard that, and my brain goes to something entirely different. So I don't think it's what my brain is thinking of. You. Okay, that. You. Okay. That. You.
You take an axe spray order and you somehow rig it to spray without stopping, and you throw it in like a grenade and shut the door.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense. That makes so much more sense. So I was about to say, how are you not in jail right now? Of what I was thinking of.
What, Papa? You want more bets?
My goodness, sorry, let me first land before I faceplant. Crash.
Here we go. This is the most pets you've requested. Here. There it is. Oh, that's all good.
Alright. Oh. What just happened? It's an internal error. The problem is this. Oh. What the?